It's almost like I knew they were going to say that. All right, so we are ready for a presentation. Started. I almost started with the slide of who won. That would have been very exciting. Not so good on my part. Give me 1 second, going backwards for safety slides. All right, now I can present. 1 second. All right. Where was I? Yes. Excellent. Everything for now will not be in the video that's posted somewhere. Okay. So welcome to the awards ceremony for Oxford Schools East Asia 2022. Here we are at the end of what was a trying, but I hope very fun weekend. I certainly got to be witness to bits and pieces of great debating. Saw mainly happy faces. Saw, some people maybe not happy with the result here or there, but that's debate. All right, let's get into it. So I'm going to be going through individual and team awards. I will say I'm going to pause at one point in the middle of team awards to have a guest speaker say some wonderful things. But let's go ahead and jump in with first the individual awards. Yeah, safety slides. We're all familiar with these. You know what comes next? Slide 1. Yep. All right, so let's get into some adjudicators, some ESL speakers, some U15 speakers, and some main or open top debaters as well. Okay. So top adjudicators, right? I think I'd rather just pause here for a moment. I don't know if they can hear all of the clapping, but just a big round of applause for the judges, because guys, let's be honest, these things can't happen without great judges. And I think we were really blessed with some amazing judges in this tournament. That said, feedback, yeah, for all of you doing the little emoji claps, thank you so much. Yeah, we really could not have had this event without these great judges, and I think they did a wonderful job. That said, debaters were asked to provide feedback each round. And then from that, turns out we can also see who our top judges are. So let's do that first. Let's see who our top judges are. Maybe these are judges you saw. Number 3 on our top judges is Davida Paul. Congratulations to you. Number 2, Siddharth Suoda. Congratulations to you. And finally, number 1, Eric Kazadi. Congratulations. Those are our top 3 judges. Again, a shout out to all judges. We really could not have done this without you. All right, now we'll move on to debaters. So the first track is ESL. So all debaters were asked in advance, given a sort of rubric standard of what ESL is constituted by way of Oxford Schools rules. And then they responded to a message about whether or not that applied to them. That said, let's see who ranked top amongst these ESL speakers. And it's worth noting, the ESL is very impressive because it's definitely not your mother tongue, right? So ESL, second language, right? So the idea that you are up there quickly engaging with, in another language is very, very impressive. And these are not generally people who we're talking about going to international school for years or overseas, in the UK or US or Canada, wherever for years. This is generally domestically working on learning English and now being able to debate in it. It's very impressive. So that's it. What we got? Number 4, Yoon Kim of Unjung Unexpected with an average speaker score of 70.6. Phenomenal. Number 3, we have Soyeon Jin, also from Unjung Unexpected, with an average score of 71.2. I mean, these over 70 scores, it's very, very impressive. Number 2, we have Heejun Sir, Some Tempest, an average score of 72. And then we have number 1. I tweaked the number. I will fix that later. Vivian Shiwei Choi, IDST1 I apologize. I will fix that number later. But you do have our top score. I'll fix the score, but yes, you have the top score. All right, moving on. We'll hope that's the only bug I have in this ceremony. Moving on to top U15 speakers. It's worth noting across ESL, U15 overall, all these speaks are based on prelims. For any of you not familiar, right? So what happened after round 5 has no impact on speaker scores, right? Everyone's on an equal playing field. You have your 5 rounds, and that's what's used as a basis to figure out the top speaker scores. All right, that said, so U15, these are people who are 15 or younger as of, well, this month. We had quite the tie for 8th, averaging 72, right? We can see we've got David Park, Heejin Sur, Jane Han, Melinda Kim, and Michelle Ko. A quite large 5-way tie for number 8. Congratulations to all of you. Number 3, we have a 3-way tie of Chris Lee, Eric Kim, and Joseph Kong for number 3 on U15 speakers. Number 2, with an average score of 72.6, we have Brooke Lai. Congratulations to you, an ultimate U15 speaker. And the number 1 U15 speaker, Sean Sungyeon Chung. Congratulations to you with an average speaker score of a quite astounding 72.8. This is someone who is 15 years of age or younger, and they have that score. That's very impressive. All right, moving on from our U15. Oops, wait a sec. Oh, it went out of order. I apologize. So there at number 3, we have 72.4, a tie, Elliot and Jaewon. Not sure how they got out of order. Yeah, congratulations to you as well. All right, moving on to top overall speakers. So now we are at everyone together, right? So whether you're U15, ESL, whatever, doesn't matter. This is all of us together. Let's see how it goes. Number 10, quite the tie at 72.4 points. Vivian, there would be your correct score, 72.4. Sorry about that earlier. Chris Lee, Christina Kim, Eric Kim, Joseph Kong, Vivian Chue Chui. That would be 72.4, tied for top 10, for number 10, excuse me. Number 6, an average speaker score of 72.6. We have Brooke Lai, Henry Hatridge, Jason Shinhang Lee, and Justin Suh. Congratulations to the 4 of you. At number 5, there he is, the return of our Titan of U15, Sean Samyung Chung at 72.8, very impressive again. And now breaking into the 73 marks, we see a tie, 2-way tie for 3rd there. Dylan and Jaden, congratulations to both of you, Dylan O and Jaden Choi, sorry. At number 2, with speaker score of 73.2, Eugene Lee. And our number 1 speaker overall this entire tournament, Shirley Park, number 1, with an average speaker score of 73.6. Very, very impressive. Congratulations, Shirley. All right. That said, now we're going to make it on to some team recognition. So you can see that I'll be going through in order. Some ESL stuff first, and then some U15 about breaking teams, and then open breaking teams. And then separate from those breaks, I'm going to do the champions, right? So when I go through U15 breaking, I'll announce finalists, but I will not reveal who won. I'll save that almost toward the end. And then the very last thing I'll cover, well, before some thank yous, is going to be the actual teams that qualify onto Oxford schools. Okay? And like I said, I'm going to have a guest announcement, but after I get through the ESL, let me get through that first. So top ESL teams. Number 3 is Gyeongga 1. That includes Han Lee and Sumun Sol. Congratulations to you. Number 2, Unjung Unexpected, Soyeon Jin and Yoon Kim. And number 1 is Yuksan Tempest, Heejun Sur and Kevin On. Congratulations to all you wonderful ESL teams. Again, before I get into U15 break, I have a guest who's going to say a few words, so I'll hand this over now.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. So in addition to chief adjudicating Oxford Schools, I'm also one of the conveners of the International Competition for Young Debaters. That's a competition for debaters who are aged 15 and under in August. The qualifiers in East Asia, held by learning leaders, are on the 25th and 26th of March. I would highly encourage you to sign up for those, especially because the International Competition for Young Debaters final will be taking place at a hybrid event. That means even if you can't fly out to Oxford to come and see us, you'll still be able to participate in the wondrous surroundings of the Union virtually. I would highly recommend signing up. It promises to be a fantastically run and organized competition with some wonderful motions. Yeah. Thanks, Roger.
Yeah, so, and just to echo that, here, let me put my little face on there again. To echo what was just said, we did send out a link for that yesterday. I'll share that again here at the end. Plus, it'll be in certificates and such that go out via email later tonight. So yeah, it really is a great opportunity. If you were competing in this event and you're U15, most likely you're eligible. It is true there are a few who your birthday will happen between now and August. You will not probably be eligible because it's a August 31st cutoff, so that'll probably knock out maybe 10 or so of you. But for the vast majority of U15, I saw birthdays. You are very much eligible and should absolutely attend this event. You've already been with someone from the same school by being here, so why not take it to that next level? That said, let me get back to presentation land, where we'll hope there are no more little errors. All right. Boom, there we are. So back to the U15 break. So I think the reason, probably one of the prominent reasons that I just wanted to talk in there is because we're talking about U15, right? So almost all the names you're about to see are people who are very much eligible to compete, this next event. All right, let's do it. So the pre-finalists, right? These are teams that were able to advance into pre-finals. We have the Socho Pioneers and SIS Tigers. Congratulations to you. Next up, we have our finalists. They included the DIS Jets, KIS Blue, SIS Debate Nons, and Yuksong Tempest. I will not quite yet be revealing who won the finals. Again, that's going to come in the champions part a little bit later, but all those people were in the finals. That was recorded. That'll be posted later. So the only ones recorded were the U15 finals and the grand finals, right? So you'd be able to watch those later, along with this ceremony and the break announcements. Those are the 4 videos we'll post. All right, let's move on to the break rounds. So this is for the main break. All right, on pre-semifinalists, we had Chadwick Chatterers, Dwight Schrute, TAS1, and YISS Blue. Congrats to all those teams for making it to the pre-semifinals. In the semifinals, we had Dulwich Cuties, IBST1, KIS JCCK, and the SIS Socialists. And then finally, our grand finalists were APIS Hawks, Busan ISB, Chadwick 2, and Chadwick Truce. And again, I'll be announcing all those, or who the final winner was, momentarily. See, I said it would just be a moment. There we are. Champions. So I'll be doing U15 first, and then I'll get to the grand finals champion. I'll be doing a shout out to the top speaker assessed by the room of judges as well. So 4 slides here to look at. So first up, who then was the top speaker in the U15 finals? It was, on a unanimous decision, David Park. Congratulations, David, top speaker of the U15 finals. With that said, I think an even bigger question might be, which team won that finals? And it was Carius Blue. Chris Lee and David Park, congratulations, U15 champions. Fantastic. All right, that said, there was another finals. So let's find out who won that one. All right, again, first, the top speaker of that final, and then we'll move on to the winning team. So the top speaker of that final, a name we've seen before. The top speaker on a 3-2 decision, Shirley Park. Congratulations. To also be the top speaker of the tournament. So not a big shocker there. All right, good job for you, Shirley. Moving on to the winning team of this event. That's what it is. Congratulations, Chadwick Truce, Shirley Park, and Eugene Lee, champions of Oxford Schools East Asia 2022. All right, that said, that's very exciting. I do want to pause for that. There are still a couple slides left. That is the qualifiers, and then a little thank you thing at the end. So let's do those. All right. So then you have the Oxford Schools in a couple weeks. There were 5 teams that qualified. Let's find out who they were. Number 1 was SIS Socialists, who qualified with 14 team points, 726 speaks. That's Henry Hatridge and Jason Shinhan Lee. Congratulations to them. The number 2 qualifying team was Chadwick Truce, who just won the whole thing, with 12 points and 735 speaks. Shirley Park and Eugene Lee. Number 3, Busan ISB with 11 team points, 713 speaks. That's Antonio Navarro and Christina O. And number 4 is APIS Hawks with 10 points, team points, and 724 speaks. That's Elliot Saw and Justin Saw. As they told you in the finals, they're brothers. Pretty cool. All right. And lastly, we had a sort of wild card element, right? So we placed 4 directly out of, you had to be the top 4 in prelims. And then we set aside and said that this 5th spot is going to be purely on merit based in elims. Whichever team goes the furthest, that's how we'll measure. If there's a tie, we had a breaking mechanism. It was not necessary. Only 1 team made it to the finals that wasn't already in this list. And that is our 5th qualifying team. Congratulations, Chadwick 2, Claire Park, and Dylan O. Grand finalists, 19 points, 726 speaks. These are the 5 teams that will be representing East Asia at Oxford Schools this next month. So congratulations to all 5 teams. You really deserve this. All right, and then little final 2 bits. One about ballots. So because I only have so many hands, whatever, I will send these off immediately. They are waiting in a draft box. Just hit the send button as soon as this presentation is done. So you'll be able to see your round 4 ballots very, very soon. Certificates will come out a little bit later, but before I go to bed tonight, they will come out. And then finally, some thanks. So as it says here, and that's quite intentionally the last slide. So great thanks to all of you debaters, to all of you judges, and especially I just want to do a shout out to the members of the ORCOM Organizational Committee, essentially Alex Miller with all the motions and all the support behind making sure all this worked well. Big shout out to MB, who did all the tab work and helped with all the software things, invaluable, kept us actually ahead of time, which is amazing. And Yaron Lee, who dealt with the registrations and the finance matters. That was just something I did not want to do. So all their extra efforts were really, really brilliant. Thank you so much. And to all of you, see you next time. Have a great one. Bye-bye.